Hi families, this is Mrs. Pitzer and I am checking in with this week's Sunday school lesson. If you would like to read the Bible passages at home that this lesson is taken from, I encourage you to read Mark chapter 14 and also John chapters 13 through 14. And students, I hope you were able to watch our story video. Just like we watch our story video in class, you can watch the story video at home. And if you got to watch the story video at home, you will know that the story is about stinky feet. Now, why did we have a Bible story about stinky feet? Well, Jesus taught his friends and followers something about his kingdom through this idea of washing dirty, stinky feet. So Jesus and his friends and followers were going to have a special dinner together called the Passover. And when they were traveling to the place where they were going to have the special dinner, they had to walk through the roads of the town. Now, they didn't have nice roads in their town like we have in our town, a nice smooth sidewalk or a nice smooth path like where you get to ride your bikes and scooters. The kind of roads that they had to walk on were dirty and dusty, and they had mud puddles, and they had animal poop that the people had to walk through while they were wearing sandals. And so by the time they got to the place they were going, their feet were pretty yucky and gross, and their feet needed to be cleaned. Well, Jesus' friends and followers were arguing about who was going to do this gross, dirty job of washing feet. But guess who said that he would do that low, dirty, gross job of washing feet? Jesus. Jesus said that he would do that job. Wasn't Jesus supposed to be the highest one, the leader? Didn't Jesus come to be the king? Why is the king doing the job of a servant? Well, that's exactly the type of king that Jesus came to be. He came to be a servant king. He didn't come to be the king in a grand castle who wore a crown and sat on a throne. Jesus came to do a servant's job, which was washing, which was cleaning. He didn't only come to wash the dirt off of the feet of people who had walked through those dirty roads. The cleaning and the washing that Jesus really came to do was to clean his people on the inside from their sin problem. That's really the dirtiest, ickiest, ugliest part of who we are, is on the inside because of our sin. And we cannot be a part of God's kingdom if we have that icky, yucky, dirty sin problem separating us from God. But Jesus, who is a servant king, came and died so that our inside could be clean of that sin problem and so that we can be a part of God's kingdom. So over the next couple of weeks, we are really going to be talking a lot about the meaning of Jesus' death. It is almost Resurrection Day, isn't it? That's coming up in a couple weeks in April. And so we're going to spend the next couple of weeks talking about Resurrection Day and what led up to that. Jesus dying on the cross and the story leading up to even that. At the end of our story video today, you saw an evil plan starting to come together. One of Jesus' followers participated in an evil plan that was going to lead to Jesus being captured and put to death on the cross. It's a sad part of the story that's coming, but that is why Jesus came. He came and he knew this evil plan was going to take place, but the kind of king that he is, he's a servant king, and he came ready to do that job so that we can be a part of his kingdom. So hopefully you were able to watch our story video, and hopefully in talking about it a little bit right now, you understand a little bit more of why you had a story about stinky feet. And stay tuned in the coming weeks, and some of your other teachers will be able to share some videos with you too. We miss you, we love you, and we can't wait to see you again when the time is right. Bye.